Good morning, everybody. Today we are discussing the topic axillary artery of anatomy. As this topic is also very important and it is also frequently asked in exam. Axillary artery is solely also asked so many times of an exam. So we'll discuss about the branches of axillary artery and where they supply and the anastomosis. Everything we'll discuss about this. Axillary artery. So what is axillary artery basically? From where it is formed? So basically it is a continuation of subclavian artery at outer border of first rib. Second point, it continues as a brachial artery at lower border of teres major and it is divided into three parts by pectoralis minor. Now we'll discuss about the branches of axillary artery. Axillary artery, from the first part of axillary artery, it gives one branch, that is superior thoracic artery. From the second part, it gives to two branches, that is lateral thoracic and thoracoacromial artery. From the third part, it gives three branches, that is anterior circumflex humeral, posterior circumflex humeral and subscapular artery. So we have seen the branches from the three parts. It is giving from the first part one branch, second part two branches and third part three branches. Now the third branch, from the third part it is given the subscapular artery. That subscapular artery again divides into two branches, that is the subscapular artery gives a branch known as circumflex scapular artery, which takes part in anastomosis on the dorsal aspect of scapula, and after that the continuation of scapular artery is known as thoracodorsal artery. It is also accompanied by a nerve called as thoracodorsal nerve, which supplies to latissimus dorsi. So basically this is about axillary artery. Now we'll see about subclavian artery. Now we'll see about the arteries which are basically divided into three parts by which muscle. So subclavian artery is divided into three parts by scalenus anterior muscle. Maxillary artery is divided into three parts by lateral pterygoid muscle. Lingual artery is divided into three parts by hyoglossus muscle. So these arteries are divided into three parts by muscle. So I have just written all these arteries which are divided by muscles into three parts. Now we'll see the anastomosis on the dorsal aspect of scapula. It is also an important point, it is also asked. So anastomosis on dorsal aspect of scapula. Three arteries takes place. Number one is subclavian artery, axillary artery and dorsal scapular artery. So subclavian artery, from the first part of subclavian artery, the branch suprascapular artery takes place from axillary artery, the third part of axillary artery, and the branch is subclavian artery and branch circumflex scapular artery. It goes an anastomosis with the dorsal scapular artery, or we can say deep descending branch of transverse circular cervical artery. So this is the anastomosis which takes place on the dorsal aspect of scapula. Thank you guys. If you do not subscribe my channel, please go and like and subscribe and share my channel. Thank you. We'll meet soon with a new video.